are going to a school
You
where
collect
you
the
collect
certificate.
certificates. Today, viewers, thank you so much for joining us on Africa TV. My name is Adako, and I'm not here alone. I am here with.
My name is Deborah Abdivayo, and thank you for joining us on Africa Edge TV.
So on today's episode of Let's Gist, we are going to be talking about relationships. We are going to be talking about marriage and couples as a whole. And to put it in a simple term, we're going to be talking about cohabitation. Should couples cohabitate before marriage? Is it advisable? So yeah, I am going to be hearing from my co-host. What do you think about it?
Thank you, Titilope. This is a wonderful topic that deals with everybody. I think, right from the teenagehood, we'll be seeing relationship here and there. Hearing, I want to go and visit my boyfriend. I want to go and spend the weekend with my boyfriend. I want to see this. I want to see that. Before we dive into what cohabitation entails, what do we mean by cohabitation? Cohabiting in general, I say cohabiting is an arrangement between different gender, which is boy and a girl, living together that are not legally married. I can cohabit with my fellow colleague, like the same gender, is different with cohabiting with different gender. That is what we are saying on the show today. Cohabiting with different gender, a man and a woman that
Before
are
marriage.
not legally married, just to know each other. So, in my own opinion, cohabiting is a very, very serious issue. Some people cohabit for so many different reasons. And it happens that they cohabit because maybe they are financially maybe down. Maybe I just cannot rent an apartment. Maybe I wanted to rent an apartment whereby they call it 800,000, and I'm seeing it as if it is way much beyond my budget. Oh, and the only option I have is to cohabit with someone, and the people that are showing up are not the same gender, opposite gender. What am I going to do? People call it cohabiting. We can also see cohabiting in the sense that whereby I'm stranded in a particular town or city I'm not used to, and the only person that is coming into my head is my friend, which is an opposite gender. We can call that cohabiting also. But we are in this lectures, we are talking about cohabiting with another gender that we are in a relationship with,
Yeah,
isn't it? A romantic relationship with. I just want to break down that we have different kind of cohabiting.
And let me tell you to us that the essence of cohabitating, or the reason people think they should cohabitate before marriage, is so that they can be prepared for marriage.
Yes.
You get, so that they know their partner more before marriage.
Okay.
And in my own opinion, I think that cohabitation is necessary because it prepares you, like I said, for marriage, and then it helps you to know your partner better. It helps you to know if they are the person fit to be with for the rest of your life, because marriage is something that, of course, people don't like to divorce, yeah,
Yes.
and it can be very, very difficult. But cohabitation prepares you for that, instead of having to get into marriage and then discovering that the person that you are married to is not somebody you want to be with. This is the essence of cohabitation. It helps you know your partner more.
Okay. Kitty, you said cohabitation helps you to know your partner more. I'm not disputing that. But do you think that you being cohabitating or cohabiting with your partner can give you this kind of marriage you are looking, can give you this perfect marriage.
No, like I said, or like I will say again, cohabitating is not to prepare you for a successful marriage.
Okay.
It's only to give you an insight of what your partner truly is
Okay.
and how marriage is going to be with the person.
Okay, thank you very much. Also, I want you to understand that you being cohabitating with your partner cannot give you 100% to know more about that your
It
partner.
definitely won't, but it would reduce risk for divorce.
What if they are pretending?
If they are pretending, we don't even necessarily need to cohabitate before I know that my partner is
You
pretending.
can't say that.
We can just be partners, of course, who don't live together, who are waiting to live until marriage. But then I feel like I know you, yeah? And then there's no way you would. Okay, if it's possible to pretend,
Okay.
you pretend, and then during marriage, I find out that okay, my partner has been pretending, and then I can't deal with this anymore, and then I'm just going to break. I'm just going to divorce him. What I am saying is cohabitation does not prepare you for a successful marriage.
Okay.
Emphasis on successful marriage. It only prepares you to know your partner better. It gives you an insight of what relationship with that person would be when it comes to marriage, when it comes to legal marriage.
Okay, I'm not disputing that it makes you to know your partner better, but what I'm saying that when you are cohabitating with your partner, it makes you to do what couples does.
Of course, even if you're not cohabitating, you are doing what couples do, yeah?
Okay, but it attracts, when we are talking a relationship is more than maybe, okay, I just want to go and know, I want to know, I'm not here for anything, no, I'm just living with you just to know you, so that, okay, when I have that inside of you, I can pretend, okay, to give you what you really want, just for us to get into marriage.
There are some guys that will not even wait for you to cohabitate before they pretend.
Yes, but I just want you to know that you being cohabitating does not mean that you will know your partner. Okay, sorry to cut you short. Okay, I know that my partner is coming to come and live with me for some months before getting married. What if okay, this is the kind of person she is, this is what she doesn't want, this is what she doesn't like, what let me fit in, and that kind of person she wants. And when we enter marriage, I unleash the real me.
Okay, the hypothesis that you just gave, let's
Yes.
assume that okay, these couples that you're talking about,
Okay.
they do not cohabitate. They're just doing normal, boyfriend and girlfriend without having to live together. What happens when they end up getting married? He's still going to unleash his
That
true
is what
character.
I'm saying, that whether you cohabitate or not, things are still going to happen.
No, let me
in
tell
marriage.
it to you that not all partners are pretenders.
Okay.
Not all partners are pretenders. There are partners that would show you who they truly are.
Definitely.
And they are, as a partner, you have to be close, yes. You have to, know your partner.
Okay.
You have to be close. And then the only thing that is differentiating partners are cohabitating from people that are not is that I understand my partner better.
Okay.
I know how it's going to be like when we marry. I understand how we are going to share views.
Okay.
It makes me emotionally intelligent. I know how to deal with him when he's facing difficulties or when he doesn't want to be talked to. It just really gives you an insight of your partner.
Definitely, I'm not disputing that, Titi. I want to throw this question to you. Cohabitating, you, as I said earlier, that it makes you do what couple does. Are you in support of that?
And I'm telling you that even if you don't cohabitate, couples will do what they should do.
Titi, are you in support of that?
No. See, let me tell you, it depends on me and my partner, and it depends on you and your partner. It depends on the agreements that you have.
Okay.
It depends on whether we want to, keep things platonic before marriage. How many couples do that now? So whether you cohabitate or not, that has nothing to do with it. We might not cohabitate and still do immoral things.
Definitely.
And still do what couples do.
Definitely. I'm not saying that. I'm just want to hear your own opinion. Since you said cohabitating, and I'm still not maybe disputing that it makes you not know your partner. At least it makes you know your partner. But I want you to know this insight that I might fit into that person you want me to be, and not, that people actually They are not in love with you. Okay, you been coming. Okay, let me make this example. I have a senior colleague whereby they cohabitate for 10 good years. You see, 10 good years. They do what couple does. They talked about everything. And okay, people are not saying that you people have been living together. Are you married? And they keep on saying we are not married.
They
are
cohabited for 10
for
years.
10 years, 10 good years. People are saying, you people have been doing what couple does, so you're married. So immediately they keep on persuading the guy to just go and pay for the dowry of the young girl so that they will know that they are married. Oh, you people have been persuading me. Okay, you to go and do what it is necessary. You believe that we got married. It's not up to a year. We got a divorce. So I'm now wondering that 10 years of what? What are you doing in 10 years? What are you communicating about in 10 years? Whereby the marriage does not last for a year. And you are telling me that you are cohabitating for 10 years for you to know each other. So,
I understand what you explained to me, and
yes,
it's quite unfortunate that
quite
even
unfortunate.
after cohabitating for 10 years, they still had to, their marriage was not perfect. But like I said, we're not looking for a perfect marriage. No marriage is perfect. And it's still very possible. In fact, it was bound to still happen that even if they did not cohabitate, the marriage would have failed.
That is what I want to
The
hear.
marriage would
That.
have failed. But the purpose of cohabitating, it reduces risk of divorce. It does. Before we take things far, before we have to, like officiate our relationship, go to church and have our parents come together and then call it marriage. Before we do all these things, I know that I can't settle with this person. I can't settle down with this person. I hate his habits.
But sorry, the statistics I read, he said cohabitation or cohabiting increases divorce.
No, it doesn't increase divorce.
Because okay, I cohabit with you with this one person. I don't like what I'm seeing. I go my separate way. I cohabit with another person. I still not getting what I'm looking for.
The
I went away.
statistics would have been that 58% of couples who cohabitate
Yes.
end up getting married, while 42% do not end up getting married. And I would say that those 42% that did not end up getting married, if they had married, they would have divorced.
Definitely. But me, in my own perspective, in my own sincere opinion, I will say cohabiting makes you to see more flaws. In marriage, there is flaws. You still keep on seeing flaws till eternity in marriage. I'm telling you. You can't say that you see a flaw in this person, you don't like it, and you go. You see one flaw
in marriage.
Yes.
If you see things that you cannot cope with, it will be difficult for you to leave the marriage because of what people would think, and because of course, you might not like the whole perspective about divorce, so you might just want to keep enduring and enduring and enduring. But if you're cohabitating, you know that no, I'm just going to stop all this. I'm just going to end the relationship because I don't want to go through this in my marriage.
But in relationship also, if you cannot deal with some things, you still cannot deal with it in marriage. As I said earlier, my partner, I cohabit with him. I'm seeing some certain things I cannot handle. I leave. I venture into another thing, into another relationship. Another thing comes up. Oh, I can't take this in marriage. You have you seen the kind of separation it's going, and it keep on going. As I said earlier, you being cohabiting also does not mean that you are getting 100% person you are looking for. Even in marriage, flaws comes in. You just have to deal with this is the kind of person I'm dealing with. This is the kind of person I've chosen to settle with. This is the kind of person I think I can still manage his flaws. That is what I want you to get. Not going into cohabitating with your partner and I can't deal with it. and I'm just cohabiting so that what I can't deal in marriage, I can't deal with it in relationship. It won't work because you keep on separating, you keep on going from one place to another.
And what about relationships that they did not cohabitate and they just did normal relationship for like 5 years, and then the marriage ended in just 6 months. What do we say about it? They did not cohabitate. Oh.
Yes.
They just had relationship of probably the highest they did was visiting each other. You get, and then their marriage still ended
Badly.
badly. Yeah. What I'm saying is cohabitation will not definitely 100% cannot lead to a successful marriage.
No,
It cannot.
It cannot make you to know your partner.
It will. See, it prepares you. It prepares you for how life that person is going to be. There was a friend of mine that got married. She did a normal relationship like you want. She got married, and then a year into her marriage, she was like, she did not know her partner was this kind of person. She did not know that it would want bills to be shared equally. She did not know that it would want her to be a sit-at-home wife, a sit-at-home mother, and she felt, she loves to work, she loves her job. Yes, conversations could have happened.
Yes.
That okay, this is what I want. I mean, if you are dating, there should be topics. There should be a lot. You should all ramifications of things. You just discuss them. Yes, but when you are cohabitating, there are things that you would see that was never discussed. You see, if this person, okay, if I'm married, if we're just dating, I can just come to his house and then he has tidied everywhere because I'm just coming for a day and I'm going back to my house. If you're cohabitating, there's no way you can keep that habit for long. And if you eventually keep that habit for a year of cohabitating, there's no way you will not continue doing it when you marry. Oh, so because you want us to marry and then you want to unleash your character, so you not pretend for a good year. See, even in marriage, it's possible to pretend. After 5 years of marriage, you still don't know your partner.
That's what I'm saying.
And the 6th year, they are doing something that you cannot even fathom. You don't even understand. Okay, is this really my partner? Is the person I married for good 5 years?
So
it just really depends on how open the partner is actually.
Yes, and how your partner is willing to what I want to say that communication is very, very key. Not cohabitation.
Very vital. Very,
communicate.
Very important.
Communicate every details you need to know before entering into marriage. Sometimes
but just so you know, there's some actions that cannot be communicated. You have to see them with your eyes.
What kind of action is that?
Just like I said, bad habits that you might have to see when you live with a person. Shared views that you might need to necessarily discuss.
Bad habits. You can not until you cohabit before you see that bad habit.
You don't know.
You may see you if
you don't know. Just like you were saying, that is until you even get married that you see those bad habits.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That even in marriage, is it the man I've got married to? Sometimes, my sister, there is one of my big sisters, she says sometimes we wake up in the middle of the night, we now look at her husband. So now you are married for the past 5 years. That she just woke up one night that, are you sure you don't use jazz on me? Are you sure that I really got married to you? Marriage, sometimes people say, love is blind. I said, marriage will open it.
It will definitely open your eyes.
You don't say marriage, love is blind. Communicate with your partner every details. Like my big sister would say, communicate. Like, even don't do that ungodly. Discuss about ungodly things too.
And what would really open your eyes is how much you spend with that person, how much you communicate with them. Yeah, and that's still the whole essence of this cohabitation.
Definitely, viewers. We think that you're enjoying that program, but before we end it all, can we go on this very, very short break? We'll be back. Welcome back from that very, very short break. What we have been talking about our topic that's today on Left Gist on Africa TV. talked about. We are talking about cohabitating with your
Between
opposite,
romantic
yes, in a
partners.
romantic way. And we have given you some insights. But what I want to leave you with this onto this let's just is whether you cohabitate with your partner, whether you don't, make sure that you communicate with your
Very
partner.
necessary.
That is the key. Make sure that you communicate every details, every given opportunity you have. Make sure that you communicate with your partner what you want in your partner and what you don't want, what you can take in marriage, how you want the bill to be done, how you want your even sitting rooms, how you want
Basically
your
everything.
basic things.
Nothing should be left out.
Nothing to
Nothing.
okay,
Nothing.
darling, fiancé or my love, this is how they even children. How many children do you want to have? Even where you have to reside in. Make sure that you communicate
Because remember that you're
everything.
going in for a
Lifetime.
lifetime commitment, and it's not going to be easy to pull out
Sorry,
once
Titi,
you are
my
in
my
that
my my
situation.
pastor said that you are going to an institution that you cannot graduate.
And you are going to a school
You
where
collect
you
the
collect
certificates
certificates.
before you
Yes.
even finish.
So in addition to what my co-host has said, I would like us to be open to our partners before marriage. And just like she said, whether you cohabitate or not, it does not determine whether you would have a successful marriage. We just hope that you be open to your partners. You let them see you for who you are. Give them an insight
No
of what
pretense.
you truly are, and just like don't pretend, because why will you date for 10 years?
Show that your bad behavior. Show it.
Yes.
Show your bad behavior.
Yes. So, and we cannot keep talking without hearing from you guys. We
Yes.
definitely love to hear from you. And please do not forget to like, do not forget to share, and do not forget to leave a comment. Please, very, very important. Very, very important. Thank you once again for joining us on Africa's TV on today's episode of Let's Gist. My name is Tilope Adako.
And my name is Deborah Adebayo. See you same time, same station. Bye.